Hello and welcome to your weekly angel reading forecast for Monday, June 9th through Sunday, June 15th, 2014. Angels of love and light, please show us the cards you would like us to see for each day this week. One card for Monday and Tuesday, one card for Wednesday and Thursday, and one card for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Alright, and the first card they're giving us is God Box. And this card is inverted because there's a blockage in our lives that needs to be healed. It needs to be corrected. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God Box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. The angels want to relieve you of the burden of worry by giving you a physical method for releasing your cares to heaven. Writing down your prayer requests or worries for divine intervention is an effective way to work in partnership with God and the angels. You can write something short or lengthy and will receive the same results. What matters most is that you write from your heart and then give the paper to heaven symbolically, either by burning it, which releases it, putting it in the freezer, which stops the situation from progressing, burying it, which helps with emotional healing, or putting the paper in a God Box. God Boxes are time-honored tools for gaining peace of mind and answers to your prayers. If you don't already have a container specifically for use as a God Box, now is the time to buy, make, or designate one. Choose an ornate container that evokes a sense of the mystic or majestic. For instance, a royal purple box or one decorated with crystals may speak to you. Ask your angels to guide you to a wonderful God Box and then follow their guidance to find or make the container that's right for you. Place your God Box where you can easily see and have access to it. So what I'm hearing with this card is, put away your fears, dear ones. They are interfering with your happiness. I feel like a lot of us are adding fuel to our stress and our anxieties. And so instead of manifesting our desires, we're instead adding fuel to the negative things that we're worried are going to happen. And so in essence, we are manifesting the negative and blocking the blessings from our life. The angels are guiding all of us to create a God Box to release our worries and fears into. I feel like a lot of us are feeling stuck in certain aspects of our lives, and that we're being guided to release these in order to find peace. And I just wanted to share with you guys what my God Box looks like. It's just a simple, ornate box. This is one that I found at the dollar store, and I just really felt pulled to it. I love roses, and especially pink. I'm very drawn to the pale pink colors in the last few years because they resemble the heart chakra. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be something that you want to make on your own, or you can even just find a small decorated box at a store or anywhere that you feel guided to look for one or to make one. All right. And our second card is Parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. You drew this card because the answer to your question involves emotions connected to your mother or father. For example, if you're having difficulty receiving loving kindness from others, the underlying issue could stem from unhealed emotions you have towards your mom. That's because receptivity is a feminine energy, represented by our mothers. If you feel afraid to receive love or feel guilty about asking for your needs to be met, then call upon the angels to heal and help. With your father, the primary spiritual response is about male energy and developing confidence in your abilities to go out into the world and make a positive difference. If your self-confidence is wavering, ask the angels to help you mend your emotional connections with your dad. This card is also a signal that your parents do love you, even if the way they showed it wasn't fulfilling for you. If your mother or father is in heaven, then they send this card to you as a way of saying, I love you. The angels will intervene in any painful emotion associated with your parents, if you will only ask. Go to a quiet and private place and say this request either silently or aloud. Guardian angels of myself and of my mother and father, I call upon you now. I ask for your healing blessings with my internal and external relationship with my parents. I am willing to release emotional toxins associated with my childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. I ask the angels to help me trade any and all pain for peace right now. Alright, so this card is for Wednesday and Thursday, June 11th and 12th. And I do feel like this week we're going to be working on some family relationships, but it's most especially with our parents. It could also be with a parent or guardian, or even an authority figure. I do feel like some of you are receiving a hello from heaven. I feel like there's a lot of people that are waving down from heaven trying to get your attention, and most especially a parent or a grandparent that has crossed over. And this can be recent or it can be years past. But I do feel like they're letting you know that they are well and happy, and they wish for you to be the same. I'm hearing no more pain, no more sorrow, only peace. So they really want you to heal the holes in your heart that were left when they crossed over, because crossing over for them was a wonderful thing. They're not in pain anymore. And they've been lifted from their ego, and they're able to help so much more from the other side than they were here on earth. And I do feel like they want you to know that they're with you every day, even if you can't see them or feel them at this time. For others, I do feel like during these 2 days, you should be reconnecting with a parent or both of your parents. I feel like there's going to be some of you that are fixing a conflict that you've had with a parent. And I do feel like just reconnect, talk to them, even if it's just a quick phone call to talk, and let them know that you're still thinking about them, that you care about them. Because oftentimes parents, once their children are grown, they feel like they're not needed anymore, because we've learned to live our lives without them. So definitely try to reconnect, and I know most parents are very joyful to hear from their children no matter when it is. All right. Our next card is books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. You drew this card because you've been asking about your life's purpose. You already know that you have a deep affinity for sacred and spiritual books. This card affirms that you'd be very fulfilled by taking your love of books to the next level. You're aware of what this involves because you've dreamed of immersing yourself in good books. This card also means that the answer to your questions are within books. So pay attention to titles that are recommended to you or books that mysteriously fall from shelves, as they contain guidance for you. This card is a call for you to take definite action towards your book-related dreams. Whether you desire to write a book, open a bookstore, or read more, take the next step without delay. The angels are assisting you with this endeavor as you'll read. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel who helps writers, teachers, and others involved with delivering spiritual messages. Either silently or aloud say, Archangel Gabriel, I call upon you now. Please help increase my courage and confidence to move forward with my book-related desires. Thank you for motivating and organizing me so that I spend time every day devoted to my heart's true desire, allowing my dreams to be manifested in divinely perfect ways without delay. Okay, so with this card, I'm feeling like it's time for a lot of us to withdraw and retreat into ourselves this weekend. They're telling me self-care. So it's definitely time to sit down and, even if it's just to read a book, I feel like books are going to be surrounding us this weekend. I feel like it's very important for us to allow our imaginations to run rampant. If reading's not enjoyable to you, then they're telling me that you could listen to a book on tape or CD. They're even showing me creative writing and journaling would be very beneficial for all of us. I do feel like they're showing me the word autobiography, and so I'm feeling like some of you may even be called to begin writing your own autobiography. But mainly it's just all about you this weekend and reconnecting with your heart, with your soul, and with your higher self. Alright, normally this ends my readings, but this week we had an additional card that fell out for the reading, and I wanted to go ahead and include that. And this card is just more information that your angels are trying to, they're trying to get you to receive more messages than what I've given you here. And so this additional card is Power Animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. This card is a message for you to work with animals, both physically and spiritually, for they are reaching out and attempting to communicate with you. In order to hear these benevolent beings, you'll need to listen with your heart and inner ear without judgment. Once you open your mind, you'll clearly hear their loving voices and messages. You also have specific animals with you as guides, which may include a special pet. These power animals are like angels who are very connected with the earth. Go to a location where there are trees or plants so that nature can help you with your journey to meet your power animal. Then close your eyes and breathe deeply as you hold the intention of connecting with the animal who serves as your spirit guide. Imagine yourself in a magical forest calling to your power animal without specifying what type of animal you're expecting. Let yourself see and know the animal who is your guide, and then ask this spiritual being any question you'd like, especially about your connection to nature and the environment. So with this card applies to the whole entire week. It's not just for a few days, it's for Monday through this next Sunday. So I really feel like they're just asking you to stop and take notice of the animal world around you. Have you noticed any repetitive animals around you? Maybe a specific type of bird. Maybe you've seen a lot of deer lately, raccoons, and these can be on TV. These can be while you're out walking. These can be while you're driving. It can be anywhere that you have been or seen that they will appear for you. Yeah, and as I said, there are just a lot of power animals that are connecting and appearing before us. I also feel like the color red is very strong for us in the animal kingdom this week. Specifically, I'm being shown red hawks and red cardinals, and I feel like they're very strong omens for us. I feel like the red hawk is helping a lot of us with strength and grace, while the red cardinal is helping us with resilience and loyalty, and also helping us with flexibility and to adapt to new situations, new blessings, new people. All right, I would like to thank all of you for tuning in to our weekly reading, and I will see you next week. Love and light.